This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review. This time take a look at an application that's universal, available for both the iPad and the iPhone. We're looking at it on the iPad just because we kind of like that format a little bit more than we like the other. This application is called Shapeshifters, as the title screen right there says. And this application is very squarely in one of our favorite genres, which is the physics/action puzzler with sort of an arcade twist, so to speak. So in essence, an arcade game with some thinking involved. To put that simply, it does come with game center integration, so you've got leaderboards and achievements, which are two things that we absolutely love, especially the achievements. We really like that kind of stuff. Likewise, you've got social integration down here, email, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. If you actually want it, settings, not too much going on, just sound, which we do actually have the sound on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music off and turn the sound effects up just a little bit so you can hear that. It's kind of cute. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is not an Angry Birds clone, by the way. This is an app with an entirely new concept and a new game mechanic, which is something that we absolutely love in a new game. Here are the various levels that are included, a couple different planets, a total of 4 actually, which can be unlocked by playing the game, which this is a fresh install, so we haven't gotten all the way down to the last planet. But lots of new backgrounds, lots of new levels, a whole lot of content to play here, so that's quite nice. This app is available for $1.99, by the way, in the App Store, which we think is a fair price for the action that you're going to get. I'm going to go ahead and boot up a level just to kind of show you how this works. The basic premise is that you're trying to knock out these green guys in sort of an Angry Birds meets billiard balls style way. I say that billiard balls because the way is you tap the aliens here and then they ricochet down the level, which I should have done that better. So for instance, the idea is to use the physics engine to knock the aliens into the bad aliens and then knock them off the levels, but without dropping the friendly aliens off a cliff. That is obviously not the goal here, and meanwhile you'll be collecting these crystals, which is sort of the plot line that's involved here, is that those guys stole your crystals, so you want to collect them. Obviously, if you get all 3 crystals, you get a higher score for that, and you get a couple other things here. You can watch a replay if you would like, which is quite nice if you would like to check that out. You can also select level again, or play again, or continue, which we're going to do. So that's the basic mechanic here, and for the most part, it is kind of difficult to accomplish. For instance, if I wanted to actually do this level to get all 3 crystals, I would have to think about it quite hard, or I could just do this, block them all off, and then send them along their way. So you do have to do quite a bit of thinking for each level, which is nice. We like a fair amount of strategy, and there's a fair amount of challenge involved with this too. Actually, once you have the higher levels, you're basically managing a ton of different things at once. You've got guys rolling about. You have to stop them, turn them into blocks. You've got enemies rolling places. You've got crystals involved. Altogether, it's just a really complicated thing once you've got basically more elements involved. Aside from that, it's pretty simple to pick up. So in other words, it takes a few seconds to learn the basic concept, but quite a while to actually master it. So that is the basic game mechanic and some of our thoughts on it. As far as graphics go, we think it's pretty fantastic. It's obviously the developers have thought a lot about what they wanted this thing to look like. And in the end, they've come up with a game world and a game design that's absolutely pitch perfect in our eyes. The animations are great. We love the friendly little animations that are, enemies, to go French there for a second, use. For instance, when you roll them, they will have different faces and things, and when one of them falls a great distance, the rest of them will actually sort of scream a bit as if, they're kind of afraid. So cool stuff like that. Likewise, you've got clouds and things going on in the background, lots of different cute animations. So all in all, it's a very in-depth and very great game world that's included here. So very professional, and of course, the animations and sounds are pitch perfect. In terms of value, the application is only $2 in the App Store, which makes it a great, purchase in our eyes, especially if you plan to just kill a morning commute with this. We have no problems recommending this to anyone who just needs to kill a little bit of time, or just wants a new arcade/action app to play around with. So with all of that in mind, we do have to give Shapeshifters HD a solid 4.5 out of 5-star rating from us here at the iPhone appreview.com. We think it's an absolutely great application. We think it's a title that you're likely to see in the iTunes New and Noteworthy sometime soon. So with all of that in mind, no complaints on our end. We think it's great, and we think you should check it out, especially for the price that this is offered at. And that's pretty much all we have to say about it. So again, it's a 4.5 out of 5, and that's all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.